Everyone, Emily Leduc here with Leduc Marketing. I'm an email marketing consultant and freelancer with over 5 years of experience in email marketing. And today I wanted to share with you the top 5 things that you should consider when creating an email strategy. I think there's more than 5 things that should be considered, but these are really great starting points for whether you're creating an email strategy from scratch or maybe you're looking to optimize your email strategy. So number 1 here is email best practices. This is a pretty broad term because there are really best practices to everything, including email. So maybe that's best practices for your individual emails or your overall strategy. But because we're talking about strategy today, I'll focus on that. And please let me know if you want me to expand on any of these because I'm going to kind of go through them quickly today. But the first thing that jumps out to me is don't buy email lists. Plain and simple, just don't do that. A few others are for email best practices are use double opt-in, leverage automation where it makes sense to do so. Make sure that you're incorporating A/B testing. Make sure to also keep your email list clean. And then another great best practice here is create an email calendar so that you know what and when you're sending emails to your customers. All right, so number 2 is customer details. This is also a complex one, but when I think of customer details, a few things come to mind. The first one is segmentation. Personalization, it continues to drive higher email engagement, and part of creating a personalized email experience is aligning your strategy with the different subgroups of your broader target audience. The second customer detail that comes to mind is the customer journey. So ensure that your emails align with the key milestones of your customer journey. Third, cycle time. Cycle time is super helpful and really should be applied to your email strategy. So cycle time can help you determine when you should send your emails. So let's say it takes a lead on average 30 days to convert. So with that, I'd recommend leveraging that and making sure that your welcome email series is 30 days or less. Also, ensure that your emails are solving for the customer problems. The content of your email should be focused on the customer no matter what. That's also an email best practice. But to improve your email engagement and conversion, really take some time to understand what challenges your customer faces, and ensure that the email content addresses their needs. And then the last thing for customer details that are jumping out to me are demographics. So consider the demographics of your recipient and how that might require specific imagery or copy within your emails. So overall, for customer details, if you haven't already, I really recommend taking some time to identify segments in your broader target audience, map out your customer journey, and then identify any problems or challenges that your customer might face, and then how you can solve or alleviate that through email. Okay, on to the third important thing that you should consider when creating an email strategy, and that is data. I'm a very data-driven person when it comes to creating an email strategy. I think once you understand those specific data points in email and how to analyze it, it can be really fun to see how leveraging those insights can lead to a successful email strategy. So some of the key data points that I'm looking at are email engagement. That could be open rates, click to open rates, click engagement. So really looking at what is the content that recipients are clicking within email. Looking at unsubscribe and spam rates, email deliverability and conversion. And if you're building your email strategy from scratch, what you can do is a little research on what benchmarks make sense for the industry that you're in, and then just build those data points from there. So the fourth one here is competitive research. You can really learn a lot from your competitors. Take some time and subscribe to receive email from them and see what you receive. Pay attention to everything. So that could be how many emails you're receiving, when you're receiving them, what was the content, what was the imagery in it, where did the CTAs actually take you? So I'd recommend subscribing to direct and indirect competitors, as well as just brands that you enjoy. Especially if you're trying to learn some new fun things, you can learn a lot about email marketing from other businesses that might not be in your industry. All right, the fifth and last important thing that I will talk to you about today is measures of success in your email strategy. And to measure success, you need to first define your goal, which probably should have been the first thing that I talked about. I mean, no matter what, you really should have a goal almost in everything that you're doing with marketing so that you know what you're trying to achieve. But with email, I mean, are you looking to increase sales? Do you want to generate leads, drive repeat business? But once you figure out what your goal is, you can then define how you want to measure success. And the reason that that is important is because it will help you understand what's working and when you should optimize, as well as helping you figure out what you should optimize to. All right, that's it. Those are the top 5 things that I think you should consider when creating an email strategy. I'll quickly recap these. First was email best practices. Second, customer details. Third, data. Fourth, competitive research. And then last but not least, the fifth important thing that you should consider when creating an email strategy is what are your measures of success? So again, there are more than 5 things that you should consider when creating an email strategy, but these are wonderful starting points, whether you're creating that email strategy from scratch or you want to have some things to consider to optimize your existing email strategy. So thank you all for joining me today. Please reach out if you have any questions or you want me to expand on something in additional video. I typically release videos on a weekly basis, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel for additional information on email marketing. The next video will be me reviewing an email and providing feedback on how to optimize it to increase email engagement. There are a few other ways to connect with me listed here, and if you do need assistance with your email marketing strategy, please contact me directly. All right, thanks everyone. Have a good day.